Hello and welcome. If you're a first-time mom-to-be, or you and your partner are thinking about starting a family, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going on an incredible journey to understand how a new life begins. We'll demystify the science behind conception, from that first magical spark to the moment a new life settles in. It's a fascinating process, and knowing how it all works can be both empowering and reassuring. So, let's dive into the miracle of life, step by step. It all starts with ovulation. Each month, usually around the middle of your menstrual cycle, one of your ovaries releases a mature egg. Think of it as the starting pistol for the baby-making race. This tiny egg, about the size of a pinhead, travels into a fallopian tube. It's got a pretty short window of opportunity, can only be fertilized for about 12 to 24 hours after it's released. This is your peak fertility window. Timing is everything, which is why tracking your cycle can be so helpful when you're trying to conceive. Now, let's talk about the other half of the equation, sperm. During intercourse, millions of sperm are released, and they all have one mission: to reach that egg. It's a real marathon for them. They have to swim through the cervix, up through the uterus, and into the fallopian tubes. It's a tough journey, and only the strongest and fastest will make it. We're talking about a few hundred out of millions that even get close to the egg. These little swimmers can actually survive inside a woman's body for up to 5 days, waiting for the egg to be released. This means you can conceive even if you have intercourse a few days before you ovulate. The magic moment is fertilization. When a sperm finally meets the egg in the fallopian tube, it has to penetrate the egg's outer layer. As soon as one sperm successfully gets through, the egg surface instantly changes, creating a protective shield that prevents any other sperm from entering. This ensures that only one sperm fertilizes the egg. At this exact moment, the genetic material from the sperm and the egg combine. This fusion creates a single cell called a zygote. This tiny cell contains all the genetic information, 46 chromosomes in total, needed to create a unique human being. Everything, from eye color to height, is determined right then and there. It's the very first blueprint of your future baby. But the journey is far from over. The newly formed zygote immediately starts to divide. It splits into 2 cells, then 4, then 8, and so on. All while it's still traveling down the fallopian tube toward the uterus. This journey takes about 3 to 4 days. By the time it reaches the uterus, it's no longer a single cell. It has become a tiny, rapidly dividing ball of cells called a morula. Soon after, it develops into what's known as a blast. Imagine a microscopic raspberry, with an outer cell layer that will eventually become the placenta, and an inner group of cells that will develop into the embryo itself. This little cluster of life is now ready for its new home. The final and most crucial step in this early stage is implantation. Around 6 to 12 days after fertilization, the blastocyst needs to attach itself to the lining of the uterus, which is called the endometrium. Your body has been preparing for this all month. Hormones, especially progesterone, have made the uterine lining thick, spongy, and rich with blood vessels, the perfect cozy bed for the blastocyst to burrow into. Once the blastocyst nestles in and securely attaches, implantation is complete. This is the official start of pregnancy. Once implanted, the blastocyst begins to produce a hormone called human chorionic gonadotropin, or HCG. This is the hormone that pregnancy tests detect in your urine or blood to give you that positive result. HCG is super important because it signals your body to keep producing progesterone, which maintains the uterine lining and supports the growing embryo. Some women might experience light spotting or cramping during implantation, which is sometimes mistaken for a light period. This is often one of the very first signs of pregnancy, even before a missed period. From this point on, that tiny ball of cells will begin to grow and develop at an astonishing rate, forming the embryo and eventually the fetus. The outer cells of the blastocyst develop into the placenta, the amazing life support system that will provide oxygen and nutrients to your baby and remove waste products. Throughout the pregnancy, the amniotic sac also forms, creating a warm, protective, fluid-filled environment for your baby to grow in. And that's the incredible story of how pregnancy begins. From a race against time in the fallopian tube, to a miraculous fusion of cells, and finally, to a safe landing in the uterus. It's a complex and beautiful process that happens inside your body, often without you even knowing it. Understanding these steps can make the journey of trying to conceive feel a little less mysterious and a lot more amazing. Every pregnancy is unique, and every journey to parenthood is special. If you're on this path, be patient and kind to yourself. And remember, if you ever have concerns or questions about your fertility or health, it's always best to speak with a healthcare provider. They can give you personalized advice and support. Thank you so much for watching and learning with us today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content to support you on your parenting journey. We'll see you in the next video.